Chosen one, stop right now. Don't scroll. Don't multitask. Don't tell yourself you'll come back later, because later is exactly how people miss the moment that never returns. What I'm about to say is not casual, and it's not random that you're hearing it now. This is urgent. This is a warning. And if you walk away from this, you may never realize what you just stepped past. Something far bigger than coincidence is reaching for your attention, and this could be the last time it does so this clearly. Right now, your life is at a turning point. Things are shifting beneath the surface, even if you can't fully see it yet. Doors are opening, but others are quietly preparing to close. Signals are being sent to interrupt your current direction, to stop you before a wrong step becomes permanent. The thoughts you've been entertaining, the delays you've justified, the plan you've been waiting to feel ready for. Some of it is not what you think. And if nothing changes, the cost will be higher than you expect. This is not motivation. This is not comfort. This is a direct warning. The future you've been asking for is closer than you realize, but so is the risk of losing it. There is a narrow window here, and hesitation is not neutral. Pause now, because one small decision in this moment determines whether what's coming works for you or against you. And there's a reason one crucial piece of this hasn't been explained yet. Everything you've wanted to protect, everything you've hoped would finally break through, is hanging in the balance. Before this goes any further, mark this moment. Stay present. Stay alert. What happens next will only make sense to those who didn't walk away when it mattered most. Chosen one, hear this clearly. Every moment you hesitate, every time you look away, you risk letting go of a door that has been opened for you alone. This is not pressure. This is recognition. If your spirit is awake, you already feel it. Some will stay with this message until the end and watch what once seemed impossible begin to align. Others will turn away and never understand what slipped past them. This moment asks for readiness, not comfort. Pay attention now. Something is being revealed, not to overwhelm you, but to correct your course while there is still time. There are moments when God does not gently nudge, but interrupts. This is one of them. Like Samuel hearing his name in the night before he understood who was calling, you are being summoned before you fully grasp why. This is not subtle. It is a wake-up call meant to pull you out of sleep. Until now, the signs may have felt fragmented, easy to doubt or dismiss. Not anymore. The message is clear. Where you are headed is close, but not fully aligned. Promises that look appealing may be hollow. Paths that feel familiar may be delaying you. Each delay strengthens the noise around you, the distractions that dull your awareness and keep you circling instead of rising. This urgency exists because God sees beyond what you can. He sees what's forming, what's approaching, and what's trying to pull you off course. People, situations, even your own thoughts may compete for your focus. But this moment is rare. Like Peter being called out of the boat while the storm still raged, this is an invitation to step forward before conditions feel safe. What you do next determines whether this becomes rescue or regret. If you fail to take hold of this moment, confusion will only deepen. This is why the reach is happening now, while there is still room to turn. Understand this in your spirit. Nothing about this is accidental. Divine warnings arrive with exact timing, not when it's convenient, but when it's necessary. The instant you recognize this call, something sharpens inside you. A clarity most people never touch begins to form. This marks the opening of a new chapter, one where guidance does not flicker, but illuminates each step ahead. Yet it only unfolds for a heart that is fully open. You were shaped for this point through pressure, delay, and quiet endurance. What you thought were detours were preparation. The original design, the first calling placed within you, is ready to surface. And this goes deeper than mental readiness. This is alignment at every level, spirit, will, and movement coming into agreement. Your path has been watched closely, your resilience counted, your growth measured. The groundwork is almost complete. When what has been forming finally activates, it will not whisper. It will move through your life with force, asking for courage, awareness, and a steady resolve to stand where you were always meant to stand. This is not a small decision. If you keep moving without discernment, you could drift toward destruction without even realizing it. So stop, pause, take a holy moment right here and become fully present. Before we go any further, I need you to do something that may look simple, but carries spiritual weight, an act of agreement in the spirit. First, like this video. Let that click be more than a gesture. Let it be a declaration. I refuse every scheme of the enemy. I stand with what God is speaking over my life. Second, subscribe and stay connected not just to a channel, but to a flow of messages meant to keep your spirit awake, focused, and alert. As we are moving toward 20,000 subscribers, your connection helps ensure this message continues reaching those who are meant to hear it. Third, take a moment to write 999 or 777 inches, the comments, and share your city and where you are located. Let this be a prophetic sign between you and God. I am not the one who is lost. I am the one you are calling back into alignment. I am awake. I will not be led astray. And to those who feel led and able to support this ministry through your prayers, your words, or through the Super Thanks feature, know this: you are not just giving. You are standing with us as a co-laborer in this assignment. Your seed is not random. It is alignment. It is your way of saying, Lord, I trust your leading. I align myself with your protection. Amen. Picture a seed that has rested in the ground for a long time. It carries everything it needs, yet it waits for the right conditions to break open. That seed is your plan A. Every struggle you survived, every quiet act of faith, every moment you didn't quit, has been shaping this instant. What is forming now is not ordinary clarity, but a widening awareness that prepares you for increase you have never handled before. But growth cannot be rushed. You don't command a seed to bloom. You align with what it needs. This moment asks for trust, not control. What is activating is more than achievement. It is a transformation of who you are becoming. This is the threshold where familiar patterns dissolve and true purpose begins to take shape. Forces beyond what you can see are converging, opening paths, exposing truth, and clearing what no longer belongs. Your readiness matters, but your alertness matters more. Every decision now either carries momentum forward or quietly delays what is trying to emerge. You are close, closer than you think, yet something subtle still pulls at your alignment. A small imbalance, barely noticeable, but capable of interrupting the flow if left untouched. Your mind may feel prepared, your plans may look solid, but destiny is not powered by structure alone. Spirit is the engine. Until it fully ignites, the road ahead can feel uneven, confusing, or filled with resistance that seems to come from nowhere. What's required now is not more effort, but deeper alignment, because what is about to grow will demand all of you. This gap is not a verdict against you, it is an opening. Nothing here speaks of punishment, it speaks of guidance. What's being revealed now is the exact place where your foundation is meant to be strengthened, not torn down. Recognition itself is mercy. Seeing it means you are already closer than you think. Think of an instrument being tuned before a great performance. Even the finest strings cannot release their true sound if they are slightly off. Your spirit is the same. It must come into full resonance with what is moving toward you. Only then does resistance soften, direction clarify, and purpose ring true. Becoming aware of this misalignment is not delay. It is the first act of alignment. When you acknowledge the parts of you that are still half asleep, space is created. Space for correction, space for power. This is where intervention becomes intimate and precise. Like Gideon being called while still unsure of his strength, you are being invited higher before you feel fully ready. Something rare is forming. What is preparing to flow into your life requires a vessel that is awake, aligned, and willing to rise into what it was chosen to carry. This is not symbolic. It is a real surge of sacred light moving toward you now, meant to ignite what has been dormant and awaken what has been waiting. It is reaching you because you are able to carry it, but nothing is forced. This moment asks for consent. Receiving it requires openness, trust, and the courage to release the doubts you've been rehearsing in silence. Each time you hesitate, something tries to interfere. The world is crowded with distortions, false turns, and subtle drains on your focus. This light is the counterweight. It protects. It clarifies. It cuts through illusion the way fire spoke from the bush without consuming it. What is being offered now is not noise. It is guidance strong enough to stand against confusion. If you turn away, the warmth fades and clarity slips past. If you lean in, everything begins to change. This light does not only awaken intuition, it sharpens discernment, strengthens your inner core, and exposes paths you could not see before. This is the call to rise fully awake. What you choose in this moment determines how brightly the next season unfolds. Receive it now. Don't delay. Let it move through every part of you without resistance. Holding back weakens the flow. Trust strengthens it. Faith expands it. Readiness stabilizes it. Stopping here is not an option. What has begun inside you is already in motion, already powerful, already reshaping your life. But it asks for your full presence. Every distraction that pulls at you now is intentional. Every hesitation dressed up as logic is a quiet attempt to slow what cannot be stopped. You are being called to stay engaged, to move with awareness, to honor the momentum that has been building beneath the surface. This is where old limits begin to collapse. Fear may surface, doubt may rise, confusion may flicker. These are not warnings, they are signs that the shift is real. This is the fire that refines, not destroys. Like gold tested in heat, what is false is being burned away while what is true becomes stronger. Layers fall, alignment deepens. Body, mind, and spirit begin to move as one. This awakening is not contained within you. It will overflow. What becomes clear in you will touch others, influence paths, and set unseen changes in motion far beyond your reach. So step forward without wavering. Hold your focus. Guard this moment. What is unfolding now carries weight, timing, and purpose. Let nothing pull you away from what is being formed right here, because this is the point where transformation stops asking and starts moving. The testing intensifies here. Not everyone around you walks with clean intentions. Some will consciously distract you. Others won't even realize they're pulling you off course. Influence will come through people, timing, and pressure that feels subtle but persistent. This is not paranoia. It is awareness rising to meet a higher calling. You are being warned to guard what is awakening in you. Protect your energy. Protect your heart. Discern carefully. Not every smile carries loyalty. Not every voice carries truth. Not every open door is meant for you. As your inner light grows stronger, interference increases. This is how it has always been. When David was anointed, opposition followed before the crown appeared. These traps don't always look threatening. Sometimes they appear as opportunities, sometimes as familiar relationships, sometimes as quiet fears that sound like your own thoughts. Learn the patterns. Notice what repeats. Pay attention to the unease you can't explain. These are not accidents. They are signals designed to keep you alert, not afraid. Guarding yourself is not closing your heart. It is learning to walk with discernment and calm authority. Move like one carrying a lamp through darkness. The light does not fight the shadows, it reveals them. Awareness is your armor now, and it is being strengthened for a reason. Every step presents a decision. Stay aligned with what has been prepared for you, or drift toward distractions dressed as promises. The weight of this moment is real. What you carry has value. What you've built matters. But fruit only comes from alignment. Turning aside now may feel easier or safer, but it risks costing you what you've been preparing for longer than you realize. This is not the time to be casual. This is the moment to walk awake. What is being asked of you is larger than comfort, larger than logic. Divine direction has always stretched beyond human imagination, and it has never been gentle on the surface. It calls for courage that doesn't wait for reassurance, patience that endures silence, and faith that stands when nothing makes sense. Look at those who walked this path before you. Joseph moved from betrayal to the prison before the promise. Moses faced the wilderness long before deliverance unfolded. Their roads were marked by delay, loss, and resistance. Yet history shifted because they trusted what they could not yet see. Your path carries the same signature. This decision is yours, but the timing matters. Alignment now brings clarity, protection, and growth that multiplies faster than you expect. When the signals are ignored, confusion takes root. Delay turns into unnecessary struggle. But when you listen, truly listen, the quiet nudges, the repeating signs, the moments that feel too precise to dismiss, begin to form a map. What waits ahead is greater than what you can picture right now. What has been prepared reaches beyond your current understanding. Every sacrifice you made, every season you endured, every time you chose faith over fear has been moving you here. Doors are ready to open, even ones you didn't know existed. Yet, the reward is not only what changes around you, it is what changes within you. Your perception sharpens, your intuition deepens, your sense of purpose becomes undeniable. You begin to recognize truth without effort. You feel alignment immediately. Life starts to move with a quiet power that feels both natural and unstoppable. Stay open. Stay aware. Do not let fear, pride, or distraction interrupt what is flowing now. The harder road has always been the confirmation, and this is where it leads. What comes next matches your readiness. Expansion answers faith that has been tested. Clarity answers discernment that has been earned. You are approaching something weighty, and its scale will stretch beyond you. As your elevation becomes visible, it will awaken others and echo far past your own life. And as that awakening rises, resistance will rise with it. This is the pattern. Growth always draws opposition. You are being alerted now. Do not waver. Hold your ground. Each challenge ahead is not random. It is designed to measure your alignment with what was set in motion from the beginning. Watch closely for distortion, sudden distractions, shortcuts that feel tempting. voices that press guilt or urgency without peace. Anything that shakes your center is a signal. These moments are tests, not setbacks. Those who rise fastest feel resistance most sharply. Focus sharpens the pressure. This is why grounding matters now. Anchor yourself in what has guided you this far. Like Daniel remaining steady while surrounded by forces meant to break him, strength here is quiet but unmovable. When you choose stillness over reaction, clarity over fear, the noise loses its power. Each time you discern truth and refuse manipulation, your strength multiplies. This is where responsibility becomes real. Guidance is offered, never forced. Direction is given, but choice remains yours. When signs are ignored, momentum stalls. When intuition is dismissed, consequences follow. That is why this moment carries urgency. Signals will come softly. Through sudden knowing, repeated patterns, clear insight that arrives without effort. They may not shout, but they are precise. Each one is a lifeline, placed to help you move forward cleanly, avoid what drains you, and step fully into your capacity. Alignment here is conscious. It is choosing truth with awareness, not submission without understanding. You are standing at a turning point. You cannot be carried where you refuse to walk. But when you choose to listen, to move, to act, the flow returns, protection sharpens, insight deepens, power steadies. What stands between you and what you were born for is not lack, delay, or opposition. It is resistance. And that resistance is now asking one final question of you. The days ahead are decisive. They will measure your readiness, your focus, and your willingness to align without compromise. Every choice now carries weight far beyond what you can see. Thoughts matter. Movements matter. This is the pause before acceleration, the moment to recalibrate your inner world so it can sustain what is about to move through it. What lies ahead is bright, but it does not reward carelessness. It responds to discipline and awareness. Refuse fear. Create space within yourself that can hold clarity. Pay attention to what surfaces quietly in daily moments. Guidance rarely shouts at this stage. It reveals itself to those who are listening. Everything is being arranged with precision, but activation waits on your conscious readiness. Think of this as refining something powerful before it is unleashed. Each adjustment strengthens your capacity to carry what is coming. These days are not delay. They are calibration. A narrow window where alignment, focus, and intention can permanently shift the direction of your life. Dismiss this moment, and the way forward grows unclear. Honor it, and you move into what you were made for with sharp vision and steady power. This is the final alignment before momentum takes over. And once it does, there is no return to who you were before. As the flow begins, something inside you ignites. Truth starts to register where confusion once lived. You sense what is real without effort. Intentions surface. Patterns reveal themselves. What once felt hidden now stands in plain sight, and the clarity feels almost otherworldly. This is not a passing moment. It is ignition. An inner power coming online. A realignment of your soul with what it was always meant to serve. As this awakening deepens, intuition sharpens and perception widens. Situations that once drained you or kept you guessing suddenly make sense. What was fog becomes form. You will notice how easily truth reveals itself through people. Conversations carry weight. Encounters carry signals. Each choice becomes an invitation to move with awareness and courage. Let this inner light lead. Let it shape your decisions and steady your steps. With every moment of clarity, you enter a reality where wisdom is not distant, but present. This is elevation at every level. Mind, body, spirit, moving as one. And with it comes a gift that changes everything. Discernment. You begin to see what once slipped past you. Distractions disguised as opportunity. Motives hidden behind charm. Traps that only appear once the light is on. What was concealed is now exposed. This awareness is protection. Once deception is seen, it loses its power. You no longer trade alignment for approval or truth for comfort. You choose growth without hesitation. Life becomes more transparent. The path feels guided, intentional, alive. These revelations are not coincidence. They are favor. Many move through life reacting to appearances, unaware of what shapes their direction. You are being given sight, and with it, the ability to move forward with clarity, confidence, and purpose that cannot be shaken. Everything has been leading here. Every preparation, every awakening, every moment of guidance converges now. This is not a future point. This is the moment. What once held you back must be released completely. Doubt, hesitation, old fear no longer belong. The path has already been set. Conditions have been aligned. What you were meant to step into is ready. Waiting adds nothing. Movement changes everything. This moment asks for courage, because planning alone can no longer carry you. It asks for faith where sight ends, trust where timing feels tight, a steady belief in why you were chosen. Every step you take now sends a signal beyond what you can see and shapes what becomes real. The choices made in this narrow window do not stop with you. They reach outward, touching lives and altering paths connected to yours. Do not minimize the power of now. Response is already prepared. What you need is positioned. The inner fire is ready to lead. Move forward with confidence, knowing support surrounds you even when it cannot be traced. This is the moment your life has been moving toward. It begins not with intention, but with action. Alignment is the key that unlocks everything. Power flows when resistance ends. When doubt loosens its grip and you move in step with what has been shown to you, freedom follows. This path does not confine you, it releases you. When thought, choice, and movement come into agreement, clarity sharpens and strength multiplies beyond expectation. Alignment requires trust. It requires discipline. It requires surrender, listening closely, moving deliberately, recognizing direction when it appears quietly. The result is unmistakable. Vision sharpens, confidence steadies, solutions begin to form without strain. You become a conduit for purpose, carrying influence that lifts others simply by being present. Step fully into this alignment. What was once potential is already moving. You have been prepared, guided, and strengthened for this exact point. Walk forward with resolve. What unfolds next is not ordinary life. It is the result of a chosen one finally saying, yes. The journey is only beginning, but it begins here, with full alignment and unwavering trust in what already lives within you. When that inner spark ignites completely, you will feel it before you see it. A surge through your heart and mind, a knowing that cannot be silenced, a fire that refuses containment. This is the now you were waiting for. Listen closely now. The pain you survived, the collapse that nearly broke you, the seasons where everything seemed to fall apart were never signs of weakness. They were evidence, proof that something powerful was being forged inside you. Ordinary lives are not pressed this hard. Shallow callings are not tested this deeply. What you endured was not meant to comfort you. It was meant to wake you up. What is moving through you now is not just spiritual growth. It is transformation. The limits you once accepted are dissolving, and reality itself feels closer, more responsive, almost aware of your presence. Your perception sharpens, patterns emerge, opportunities reveal themselves, dangers show their outlines before they strike. This is expansion, and it demands awareness equal to its power. The spark inside you will not stay quiet. It insists, it presses, it demands alignment. You cannot ignore it without slowing your own becoming. To resist is to delay what you were marked for. To accept it is to step into a level of purpose that rearranges everything. The intensity may feel overwhelming. Thoughts move faster, emotions rise stronger, energy shifts without warning. This is not chaos. This is capacity being tested. You are learning to remain grounded while your spirit expands. Focus turns raw force into clarity. Presence turns pressure into momentum. This surge is not punishment. It is confirmation. Fear loosens its grip. Doubt begins to fall away. Something inside you knows this is real. Your awareness rises with every conscious breath. Your connection deepens. You are stepping into a realm where your potential refuses to be contained by old limits. And now the signs begin. Subtle warnings, quiet nudges, moments that ask you to pause, reconsider, or walk away. Traps do not announce themselves. They appear as doubt, as opportunity, as voices that sound sweet but carry hidden weight. Your perception is sharpening for a reason. You will notice what others miss. A flicker in someone's eyes, a pause that doesn't belong, a situation that feels wrong without explanation. Do not dismiss this. This is not imagination. This is protection. God is speaking directly to your awareness. This is not only about avoiding danger, it is about reclaiming power. When manipulation is seen, it loses control. When distraction is recognized, it dissolves. You move confidently where you once hesitated. Each trap avoided strengthens you. Each moment of vigilance builds something solid within you. What you prepared for is no longer theoretical. It is moving. The blueprint of your highest purpose is activating. Events begin to align. Encounters feel timed. Doors open together. The path ahead confirms itself not through ease, but through precision. Timing tightens. Every step matters more than before. Your path does not only change you, it reshapes the energy around you. As you rise, others are affected. Your clarity creates ripples you cannot yet measure. This is why alignment is non-negotiable now. Misalignment weakens impact. Alignment multiplies force. Release resistance. Old fear, old beliefs, old wounds that no longer belong to who you are becoming. Let every breath become a channel. Let every intention draw power. When alignment deepens, decisions simplify. Obstacles shrink. Truth becomes obvious. You are being shielded, not passively, but actively. Awareness is your armor. Focus strengthens it. Fear weakens it. Faith sharpens it. You will notice negativity losing its grip. Confusion giving way to clarity. Pressure transforming into strength. These shields exist because you are ascending. False narratives are being exposed. What once seemed normal now feels off. Advice reveals its motive. Stories lose their grip. You are no longer easily influenced. You are sovereign in your energy and your decisions. Time accelerates here. Momentum builds. This is a launch window. Hesitation carries consequences now. Small distractions have outsized effects, but clarity and action unlock speed, force, and reach you have never known. You were not broken. You were prepared. You were not delayed. You were aligned. You are being guided, not gently, but deliberately, marked not for comfort, but for impact. What you feel now is not the end of the journey. It is the sound of something opening. And once it does, nothing will ever be the same. Father, I come before you right now with my spirit awake and my heart uncovered. I refuse confusion, delay, and every quiet trap that tries to pull me off the path you marked for me. If I have drifted, realign me. If I have ignored the signs, sharpen my discernment. Let your voice rise louder than my fear, louder than distractions, louder than the noise that tries to blur what you are revealing. I surrender my need to control what you are trying to ignite. I release doubt, resentment, and hidden resistance. I ask for holy clarity, holy courage, and holy focus. Guard my steps, seal my mind, and protect what is awakening in me. Let no false door look like destiny. Let no familiar voice lead me into misalignment. I say yes to your correction, yes to your timing, yes to the next instruction, even if it stretches me. I am not lost. I am being called back into alignment. I am ready. In Jesus' name, Amen. If you haven't done so yet, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because every message released here carries a word designed to awaken, heal, and strengthen your soul. As we're moving toward 20,000 subscribers, your connection helps ensure these messages continue reaching the hearts God is preparing right now. Take a moment to go to the comments and write 999 or 777, and also share your city and where you're listening from. Let this be a quiet declaration of agreement and openness to what God is doing in this season. And to those who feel led to support this ministry through your prayers, your encouragement, or by using the Super Thanks feature, thank you. Your generosity truly matters, and it helps this word travel far beyond what any of us could do alone. What if the delay you keep calling logic is actually the last trap meant to stop you right before the door opens? Amen.